Good morning, ducks! Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for Thursday, November. Oh, I don't know the date. I know it's Thursday because tomorrow is the big cull here, and this is the official last rush of this flock to the water. All right, duckies. Yes, Doug, I know you're excited this morning. Come on out, ducks. Let's go. Oh, Dougie's excited. He's running all around. Come on, ducks. What's going on this morning? Come on. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. Hey, Doug, come here. Sit. Sit, Doug. Sit. Sit, Doug. Doug, listen. Sit. Sit. Now. Stay there. You're just a little wound up, dog. He's actually really wound up. He's just vibrating sitting beside me, guys. Come on, ducks. A lot of you, this is the last day for the water. I've got to set everything up today. Oh man, it's going to be so much easier this year doing the cull, guys. I can actually set everything up outside and not have to worry about it freezing tonight. I got to get everything arranged and ready because Matt and his dad are going to be here tomorrow morning at 7:30. Come on, little stripper. Come on out, girl. I'm thinking we're going to get some Muscovy flying action this morning, guys. Because they've been doing this lately, I'll show you. They hang back like this, and then once one starts flying, they all start flying. Disco's going to fly too. Yeah, he is. I'm thinking they want me to get out of the way here. I think that's what it is. Disco's, when he tilts his head like that, that's sort of like he's pre-planning his flight. Are you going to take off? I'm going to get out of the way here. So chances are they're going to fly behind me while I've got the camera pointed forward. Oh, stripper, you're stuck in the mud again. What a duck. Yeah, I'm trying to walk fast here. I'm not having much luck. Come on, duckies. It's a beautiful day. There's no wind at all today, actually. It's just gorgeous. Oh, and another thing. I found out something that has been driving me nuts, guys. You know how we've been picking up the radio station with the camera? And I kept thinking it was my microphone. And then I was getting a lot of crackling sounds, and this has probably been going on for about a year off and on. I got a hold of Road Technical Service in Montreal, and I talked to the guy. 25 years he's been servicing Rode mics, and turns out he was right. I did a test, and I actually managed to replicate something, and it turns out it's my camera audio, because what he was telling me is that the shielding in the Rode mics is like serious plate lead. Like there's no way that you can get radio interference in the microphone itself, and it has to be happening in the camera. And he was right, because I had a radio station, actually I edited all the footage out, you guys didn't get to see it, but it was a situation where my mic was turned off, and I had the radio station in the background, and it's the only audio that was picking up was the actual video camera. So both my video cameras, I've got an audio problem in them. It's probably because the shielding in the camera is just not up to the same standard as the Rode external mics that I'm using, and so it's picking up the radio signal actually in the camera. And that's where we're getting this noise from, guys. So when you get this bad crackling sound and you know, we get the background noise and those ghost noises where, you know, sometimes you guys have said, you know, you've heard children in the background. It's because we're picking up a radio station across the road from me with my camera. It's not even the mic, which I thought it was. So my camera system is crapping out on me. Which I'm thinking I'm going to have to invest some money this winter in some new camera equipment. Or camera body, I should say, not everything else. Oh! I knew it as soon as I turned around. There's more of them. Are you going to come down? No, the rest of them are. They're walking. Oh! There we go. We're going to fly right out. See, I'm screwing them up. I'm standing by the creek here. Okay, I'm all over the place, guys. Well, we got ducks landing everywhere. Having fun. Alright, I'm gonna get the drone, we'll do a little bit of flying, and then I gotta get to work. Then I got to get to work. Now, I don't know if I did a total screw up this morning, guys, because I can't remember if I hit the stop record button or not before I changed the battery on the drone. So I'm worried that I lost this morning's rush. I hope I'm wrong. I wasn't even thinking. I hope I just blindly hit the stop button before I took the battery out. So if there's no overhead drone footage of this morning's rush, that's why. And if there is, then you know I'm just doubting myself right now. Dougie. He went for a serious patrol into the bulrushes, guys. I did hear coyotes last night. So maybe we did have some coyote visitors here. You guys gonna go out in the lake? But we haven't seen otters in, it's been quite a few days now. Well, it seems like forever in Duckland here. What a beautiful day though. But I've got to get everything set up and ready. But what a refreshing change that I don't have to have everything set up for freeze tonight. It'll make tomorrow morning's festivities here a lot more manageable. Oh, little ducks. Just look at them having a blast. You know, having the drone and you know, having the capability of coming out here like this with them in the morning, I love it. Just look at them having fun. I think Stripper made it out, guys, because when I went back to get the drone controller, the Stripper wasn't in the mud. So I'm thinking that Stripper's down here somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm thinking somewhere down here. Magoo's down here because I saw Magoo stumbling when I was walking back. Alright, ducks. Oh, I gotta get above the geese here. I'm freaking the geese out. Oh, I got a dog standing beside me here. He's pushing against me, actually. The geese. They're going to get thinned down tomorrow. Mr. Nasty Gander's going tomorrow. No more hurting ducks here. But I'm just looking for our little Stripper. I don't see Stripper. I don't see it. I see Magoo though. Magoo. He's a celebrity. There's the little sticking angel wing that's sticking out. I had a hard time talking there for a second. One thing about Magoo, he doesn't have a clue about the drone. You can follow him all around. Okay, ducks. Let's give you a flyby here, and then I gotta go and start my setup for tomorrow. Get everything ready. Dig everything out of the barn. And then Saturday I've got to prep for winter. Sunday morning it might be all ice out here actually. We might get some Muscovy flying to the lake action. Having fun. Right to the end. Well, they're starting to go for a swim. Of course, you know, when I'm running out of battery. little ducks. You know, Mother Nature must know that I come out here with the drone, because the lake was like glass ice. It was like glass. There was not a breeze, and now there's a breeze. Oh, breeze just turned the drone on me here. All jerking movement now is courtesy of this light breeze that just blew in. There was no breeze at all, guys. It was absolutely like perfect glass. But it is a nice south wind, which means that the warm weather that's coming in is a for sure thing. Alright, we're going to do this is the final flyby, and then I've got to go do my work. We're scattering pretty good here today. Alright, I gotta go and do work, guys. And of course, you know, they have to start venturing down the lake when I run out of battery power for the drone. But I gotta go do work. But they're loving the water, man. Ducks in the water. It's entertaining. I love it. And the mating that's going on, it's just crazy. That's why I can't figure out we're not getting eggs. It's got to be because of the feed. I think once they get onto the pellets, I'm going to start getting eggs again. Last year I got eggs the end of November, beginning of December, so. Oh, there's that pretty duck again. Look at her. I really love her. That head just sticks out. She's gorgeous. But I don't know where Stripper is. Oh, I just found Stripper. She's mating. Well, she's courting, I should say. Where are you, Stripper? There she is. Look at that little duck. She's courting the male. Stripper, you little tramp. Look at her. Well, she's going to mate in the water. Is the best place for that little cripple. It won't hurt her. It's on land, it's not good for her. In the water, she can have all she wants. Little girl. And Magoo, I have no clue, is all by himself, off in his own little world. And that's what scares me about him. He's the perfect duck to be picked off. Those new Muscovies, guys, they never stop mating. The two males, they've got some serious appetite. Like serious appetite. Oh, there's something going on here. What's going on? And of course, I don't have my shotgun. Watch, they're all going to get out of the water here and come back. I'm a little bit panicked. Look at this. And I didn't bring a shotgun. I let my guard down today, guys, because we haven't seen anything in so many days. I was feeling quite comfortable. I'm gonna go get the shotgun and go to the dock. Something tells me there's some excitement in store here today. Doug's really sniffing the ground too, so who knows? But I don't see any ripples in the water. It's all out there. All right, I'm gonna go. This might be just a false alarm, because I still don't see any ripples in the water. But better be safe than sorry and lose a duck just before the cull. Because, you know, this is like literally stealing food off my plate. If anybody's going to eat a duck, it's going to be me. I've seen the otters swimming up the shoreline here. Someone tells me that they're actually living across the highway in the other swamp. Oh, look at this, guys. A duck wing. We lost a duck lately. I don't know how long ago, but how long has this been in the water? Oh, it's been a while. It isn't recent. It's got algae growing on it, but it's definitely a duck. Hard to say what took that. Actually, you know, based on the length of those feathers, guys, that's almost like a goose wing. No, it could be a duck. I was thinking maybe goose lee, but I'm thinking the brown feathers that what was his name? My helper I had here. I forget his name now. The missing helper that went missing on me when he found the brown feathers in the swamp where we were cutting the bulrushes. I think that was Goose Lee's remains, which he never showed me where he saw them, so I don't know if he really did see them. Simon, yeah, Simon, that was his name. Which he's totally disappeared. Doesn't answer his emails, his phone calls, nothing. Guess he doesn't need to work anymore. I'm thinking it was a false alarm, guys. I don't see any ripples in the water. Lake's glass. Just a bunch of ducks over there having fun. Which, I tell you something, I'll share another thought with you. I know I seem to be sharing a lot of sappy thoughts here, but I'm just letting you know what I'm going through. But when I was walking back to the yard with the drone, I got a sick stomach. And that's when I realized tomorrow I'm going to be thinning the flock out again. Except this time I'm doing it with my own hands. Which, you know, I can do, I have to do it, but I just got a sick stomach when I was walking back to the yard. Like really upset feeling. Almost like anxiety, overwhelming feeling. I didn't like the sensation at all. But it has to happen. That's the fact of life when you're raising your own food. Something's got to die. That's if you want to eat meat anyways. Yeah, nothing's here. False alarm. Or it was here and it left. Based on the way those ducks are playing over there, I'm thinking that it left. And the fact that Doug is doing nothing tells me there is nothing here. Because like his nose is the best. Nothing can escape the nose, right, Doug? But I think, guys, that this year all our losses were snapping turtles and otters. I'm honestly thinking that as far as coyotes are concerned, if we lost one duck to a coyote, I would be shocked. Just the way Doug worked this year. He worked his butt off, man. He did a good job. Now he's going to take a Doug. It's a rotten duck feather. Carry it back to the house. The dog seriously worked, man. Seriously worked. Like, I can't believe what he pulled off this summer. The effort he put in. he's a real beast when it comes to protecting his property. He's, you know, the guardian breed in him, you know. Which brings me to another thing which I'm going to share with you. I've been waiting for the results, and I just got notification online that there's a delay, but I finally have had enough of wanting to know exactly what breed Doug is. So I bought the DNA My Dog kit, and I sent it away 2 weeks ago, and the first sample they tested, there was missing DNA. They couldn't come up with results, so they're telling me it's going to be another week before we get the results on what Doug really is. Doug, come here. Come on. So another week, they're saying, I'm going to have the results. And we're going to finally know exactly, based on DNA, what Doug is. I was going to keep it a secret until I got the results, because I thought I'd have the results this week. And I checked the online status of my kit that I mailed in, and there's another delay. Alright, I'm going to go and get my act together here, guys, and get set up for tomorrow. It's a big day. Oh yes, yesterday I got a goose egg, which I had for breakfast this morning. So I don't know which goose it's laying the eggs, but it was right there yesterday. There's not one there today, but they only lay every second day. So, but like I said, I think once hey Stuggy, I think once we go to pellets, which will be after the cull, starting Saturday actually, the ducks will be officially eating pellets, that I should start getting eggs next week if everything, if they start pounding the pellets down. Well, nobody's in the pen hurt. That's a good thing. Let's check the barn, see how our little duck's doing in here. She stood up yesterday and walked around. Oh, look at her. She's standing up, guys. She's getting better. She's still wobbling, but she is standing. Yeah, look at her. She's doing a lot better. A couple more days. These two males tomorrow will be doing a lot better. They're going to be getting the medicine. They're permanently crippled. Something, whatever happened to them in the pen, they're not rebounding at all. One's got a wicked limp, and the other one just lays on its stomach. Look at her, she's walking around. I think that I think a bunch of males just did her relentlessly. But you can tell she's still having a hard time walking, but she's doing better. That's good. Yeah, you rest, girl. But she hasn't given me any eggs, and she has pellets. So I don't know what's going on there. All right, Dougie, I got to get my act into gear here and get things set up. Right? Oh, Dougs, are you going to be good today and stay in the yard? You've been doing good the last couple days, sticking close. Hey? You could be bad, though, running away like that on me. Chasing smells in the bush. Alright, guys, I'm going to do my duck chores and then get things set up here for tomorrow. The ducks. The sun's down, guys, and they aren't coming home. They aren't coming home till the pen light turns on. So, oh, excuse me, guys. I'm this cold. I'm past the total sickness part, but it's that post feeling, you know, where you're feeling just weak and sniffly, and because of the cooler air, you just sniffle, it drives you nuts. Anyways, I got everything set up. I've got the holding pens because I'm going to be doing a sort tomorrow, because like I said, I'm going to go through the males. And like Fabio and his brother I'm keeping, but I don't know, there are some other ducks that are really big that do not look anything like Fabio. So I'm thinking that they're from a different drake. Actually, I'm thinking they're from probably one of the Peking drakes, because of the sheer size of them and because the coloring on them. They have no Fabio coloring at all. So I've got the gauntlet set up. It's not as big as the last time because we've got a much smaller amount of birds to handle. But so basically, you know, we'll walk them into here, and then sort them and take the females out and, you know, keep them as de-stressed as possible so that they're calm and you know, I can say goodbye to them in a peaceful way. You know, that they go from like nothing's wrong to it's just over. I've got my infamous chopping block. The axe is in the house. I'm going to give it a little bit of a buff with the sharpening stone. I've got my wood fire. I dug it out, cleaned it out, and filled her up with wood. And that is a 100-quart pot. So, which is what, about 20 gallons, 25 gallons. It's a lot of water. I know that much. You can't lift it. Well, 2 guys can lift it with a good grunt. So I'll light that at probably about 4:30 a.m. I'll come out and light that up and get a good fire ripping here and get the water hot for the 7:30 showtime. That Matt and his dad are going to show up. This is the cleaning station. I've got tools which you'll see tomorrow for cleaning out the guts and, you know, blowing out the inside of the ducks. I'm going to wash everything tomorrow morning because it's, you know, why bother washing it tonight and then have to wash it again in the morning. So I'll do a fresh wash in the morning with some soapy water. And then we've got our drying rack, or I should say it's more of a dripping rack that I made many, 3 years ago. It works dandy. It was expensive to make because of the ABS pipe, because PVC is much cheaper, but I couldn't get any in Renfrew. But you know, you put your ducks on there, let them drip for a little while, and then you slide the bag over, and this way you don't even have to touch them when you do the bagging. It's the slickest way, guys. You know, you can do it with a you know, just singly too. You don't have to make a contraption like that. I made that because it was the year I did 600 ducks in the yard here. But when you put the ducks on that and it drips, and you know, you give them a rinse and they get nice and clean, you know, and then you just slide the bag over top, and it's like you know, you don't touch the bird. You don't get all because the duck does have a little bit of a fat on the skin, and you can get it by the end of the day. You can feel the duck fat. So that's it. I'm thinking I've got everything. I've got the wood in the wheelbarrow to go, which I'm going to burn much more wood than that tomorrow. But I'm thinking I'm all set. I can't think of anything else. I've greased the plucker. It's good to go. I've done a plug-in, double checked it. I've got everything, all the water laid out. I'm just ready for basically 7:30 tomorrow morning. And Matt and his dad show up here and we do the job. I hope my sniffles are I'm gonna pump some decongestions into me because I got a hunch my sniffles are not gonna be gone. Man, it drove me nuts all day, guys. Oh, pen lights just came on. Okay, so the lights are on, but it is not looking like the ducks are ready to come home yet. Not looking at all, actually. They're juicing it right to the end. Oh man, they're rascals. Total rascals. They're loving it. So I'm gonna let them milk it right to the end of the day here. Doug's watching them. Actually, he's spent most of the day watching them. He's back on patrol and running like a madman with the crows and no limping. He's been on that supplement to help build scar tissue on his shoulder. Oh, the geese are just come back, and it seems to be working, guys, because I haven't been giving him any anti-inflammatories at night, and he's got no limp. Not favoring it, and he's running full bore. You know, I'm hoping that the supplement builds up the scar tissue and he gets, you know, his strength back in his shoulder and it stays together. The geese are just coming back. So the ducks are going to be shortly, because that's usually, you know, the leader of the geese. But the geese, guys, today have gone back and forth to the creek 4 or 5 times. I'm working in the yard, and the geese come back into the yard. They come up into the yard. They walk around. They look at me, check me out, and then go back to the creek. You know, it's almost like they want to be around me, but I can't get near them. They avoid me actually like the plague, which doesn't make any sense why they come to see me in the yard. Because the ducks haven't come. They've been all day down in the water. I just can't believe how they just juice it right to the end. And Dougie's watching them. He's doing so good. So I'm going to do a quick walk around here, see if I can rack my brain on anything I'm forgetting. And I just thought of something. I just remembered something I forget. I need a 2x4 for the plucker so that I can slant it so it drains better. I knew if I walked around things would come to me. I gotta get some food in me, guys. I'm just starved, and that means I have to go inside to cook supper. So I've got to get the ducks to come home. Holy mackerels, they're drilling. Holy boys, the creek's running. Well, that is bizarre. I'm shocked actually because there's no water. But this is a spring-fed creek. It's there is an underground creek water source from on the hill, because we've had absolutely no rain, and we actually have running water. I haven't seen any water running all summer, and that's why the ducks have been hanging around in this area, because it's fresh water. It's probably ice cold spring water coming up too. I don't know how that's turning out, guys. Look at that, that's awesome looking. Also means that it's fall and you get that color. The sun going through the atmosphere on such an angle, you get that orangey color. It means winter's really close, really close. But the creek's got to run a lot more than that to fill the lake back up. Like, it's got to run a lot more, but I'm really shocked that there's running water. I haven't seen running water all summer here. All right, well, I'm down here to get the ducks back, obviously, because I've got to get my supper happening. Come on, ducks. I'm really hungry. So let's go home. It's like, I think it's like 4:45, 5 o'clock. It's lots late. No, it doesn't mean go out to the lake. Oh, Doug will wake you up. That gets them moving. Come on, ducks, let's go. Come on. No, we're not going out to the lake. I think we got a herd female, guys. This duck is not 100%. Did you get hurt today, duck? You're moving really slow. Yeah, something about that duck, guys. Not good. But it's not good. Look at this. They're going out to the lake for a swim. It's the end of the day. I want to go and start my supper. I'm so hungry. This cold, you know, when you're weak like this, and when you're empty, like your food reserve and your body's done, you get gut rot. Well, I do, anyways. And I'm suffering from some serious gut rot right now, and the ducks are not cooperating. Okay, ducks, not farther out. Come on. Ah, you're afraid. Come on back. There you go. All rebellious until you got out to the open water. Oh, look at this. Now they're freaked out. That's right. Let's go home. Oh, but the one duck that has no clue, heading back out to the lake. And you know who that is. All the ducks got freaked out and come back, and Magoo turns around and goes out to the lake. Come on, Magoo. Follow the sound, this way. I don't know if this can show up, guys, but there is something here. Look at the ripples in the water. Oh, I wonder if I'm showing the video. Something is swimming underneath the surface. That's why the ducks turned around, because the rest of the lake's glass. Whatever it is, it's got some pretty good lung action happening because it hasn't come up yet. Something's out there. That's why they turned around. Unless it is an otter. But usually, you know, like once you smoke one, they leave. They're really smart that way. Even with food, you know, like once you get one of them for sure, like a guaranteed, you know, confirmed kill, it's like they know they've lost a buddy and it's not a safe place. Whatever it is, the ripples are going farther out now. But it hasn't surfaced. Unless it's fish. Oh, ducks are coming home. Good. They're getting out of the water. Except for Magoo. And there's one little hurt female. I don't know what happened to her today. Come on, Doc, I don't have a net here to catch you. You gotta go home. You can't stay down here either. I got a predicament, guys. This duck does not want to come home. Actually, all the ducks don't want to come home. They're just looking at me like, why do we have to get out of the water? Let's go, ducks. Home. I want to get supper happening. But I got to get this female out of the water. There's something wrong with her. Her eyes are partially closed. She might be sick. She doesn't look the best. Yeah, look at her eyes. When their eyes are like that, usually means it's like pretty close to being over. And she does not want to get out of the water. Well, I'll discharge a round with the shotgun and maybe that'll get her to come home or get out of the water and start heading that way. The geese are coming back out here, guys. Look at that. That goose is bringing the ducks back out. Go home, ducks. Well, the others are heading home. They're finally going. Alright, I've got to do something here to get this duck motivated to leave the water. It's on shutdown. Oh, something's here. Doug just gave a bit of a groan, growl sound, and alright, I'm gonna see if I can get this little duck. My gut is telling me though, when I walk around, it's gonna go back out in the water. It's something happened to it today. It doesn't look right. When I walked up to it, it was like dying. It's like just like they do, you know, when they start to shut down. Okay, little duck, don't go back into the water on me here. Yeah, you're not right. You've got your eyes partially closed. Hey, what happened to you today? No, don't go that direction. Okay, I got you. She's not in the best of shape, guys. She's got no fight in her whatsoever. None. You know, to be able to walk up to a duck and just grab it by the lower neck like that. Little thing. I think tomorrow we're going to find a dead duck in the pen. She doesn't feel like she's got much meat on her. She's really cute, but she's not very big. She's actually a really small duck. She was obviously kept for her looks when I was doing the sort. Actually, when I was doing the sort, I was just going for like pretty ducks. Anything that was pretty, I just kept. I hate that when I'm editing and all I have is the sniffles, and it's just constant sniffling. And no matter how much I blow my nose, I've done it today. I've used water to blow my nose out. I've rinsed my nose out. And it's just my sinuses with this cold and the cool air. Oh, it's annoying. It's even more annoying when you relive it on video. Okay, little duck. Duck, leave it alone. No! Leave the duck alone. Come here, Doug. Come on. Come on. Doug, leave the little duck alone. We've got another little duck here. All right, Lagoon. You just keep missing the gate. Let's go. Let me just pick you up. Oh, Magoo. I don't know how you cannot hit an 8-foot wide gate. Okay, I got a whole bunch of birds on the other side of the pen. Geese and Muscovies. Hang on, I'll open the gate for you. In you go. There you go. Oh man, big yawn. I'm tired. I hope I can sleep tonight like early. I went to bed early last night. 9:30. I woke up at 3:30 wide awake. I hate that. Laid in bed for an hour, tossing and turning. Screws your whole night up. Okay, what are you doing in there? Doug, you think you're a duck? Alright guys, that's it. I'm done. Tomorrow's a big day here. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.